the bottom line of why I think we shouldn't be waiting for people to treat us the way we want to be treated is because if you were their favourite celebrity, if you were Kevin Hart or Brad Pitt or Dwayne Johnson, if you were anyone who this person would love to meet, who would love to hang out with, would they really be treating you the way that they treat you now? If they're the type that disrespects you or crosses boundaries left and right, would they really do that if you were someone else that they look up to? It just wouldn't be the same. So I think that's a good mind system that we can run to realize that to just tap us out of the idea that this person's going to change, the idea that, oh, it was just a one-off, or they didn't realize what they were doing, they didn't realize what they were saying, and it'll change next time. The reality is, if someone goes from treating you good to treating you bad, it's very unlikely that if it's a continued thing that it's going to change. I think movies and media teaches us that people changing for the better is like some naturally occurring phenomenon that happens all the time. But in reality, it's rare. It's the exception. It's why we watch movies about it, because we can't really watch movies about it in real life, because in real life it doesn't happen so much. It can happen for ourselves, but when it comes to other people, it's really unreliable to wait for someone to change. That's like one in who knows how many. Most people, and the reason why is because most people are doing what they want because they want to do it. They're treating you badly because they want to treat you badly. It would be different if they didn't know what they were doing. They actually didn't know. But in reality, most of the time, people know what they're doing. People know how they're treating you. It's not a secret. They might think it's a secret to you, which is how they're getting away with it, but to them it's definitely no secret. So that's what we need to realize. It's just not letting people get away with treating us badly, because that's how the pattern begins. How the patterns always begin. Someone does something, you want to give them the benefit of the doubt, you want to be kind and say, oh, they didn't know what they were doing. But then every single time, 10 out of 10 times, it happens again. I think we've all noticed this growing up. From young age to however old we are now, it's like anytime we expect people to not do something that we didn't want them to do, it usually happens again, unless we say something. If you say something, that's a whole different story. That's the time. If you show them some kind of consequence, if you see someone do something as a consequence, if someone puts their hand near some heat and they get burned, they won't do it again. It's the same with anything. People only respond to action. They only respond to, oh, I did that and the outcome I wanted didn't happen, so I'm not going to do that again. If people think they can mistreat you, I'm not saying make a huge fuss about it, but if people think they can mistreat you, then, and you don't do anything about it, then you've just given them a signal that they actually can mistreat you, and so they're not going to be motivated to treat you any other way. And the consequence can just be the form of, okay, I'm not going to engage with you as much as I used to. It doesn't have to be some loud, some dramatic scene-making activity. It can just be, okay, I'm going to step back from this person. And if that person actually wanted you in their life, they're going to very quickly realize that they can't treat you that way. It's probably the most effective thing you can do. It's like how they say when you're negotiating, the person who holds the most power is the person who's willing to walk away. I'm not saying you should want to have power over people, but I'm saying that you should want to have power over yourself. The ability to walk away if what is being provided isn't what you want. The same way a business would walk away if a business partnership that they want isn't what they want, isn't good for them. So yeah, that's all I want to say. So yeah, the point is, people can change, and there are exceptions, but in general, if we're waiting for people to change, it's usually because we don't care enough about ourselves to just walk away. So the challenge should be learning to be okay with not having the people rather than trying to wait for them to fix themselves.